Hello there. So, 1,000 fucking posers? Jesus Christ. I never thought I'd actually get to this, especially this fucking fast. So it's a little surreal, I'm still kind of processing it. But basically for this video, I just wanted to go through my metal journey and how I ended up here. And don't worry, there's gonna be something more fun later on, celebrating 1,000. I'm not gonna spoil it just yet, but it will be in my Discord, so if you guys want to know beforehand, because I don't know how long it's gonna take, then just check that link down in the bio for my Discord, and I'll see you guys there. But anyway, let's get into my metal journey. So, as a kid, I've always been like a rocker, and had that punk type of look to me. Basically just like a really big fan of like skulls and shit, and my fucking mohawk. Actually, if I can find a picture, I'll put it up. It's kind of fucking funny. But I've been throwing up devil horns and shit. But yeah, I've been really into like Guns N' Roses and shit, like basic rock as a kid. So basically that seed was planted when I was really little. Fast forward a little bit to middle school, and I found some pop punk, some other like alternative rock. It hit me like no other music has hit me. So I decided I'll just deep dive into that. Throughout all of that, I found emo, which unfortunate, but you know, we all start somewhere. But I deep dived into emo. I completely fell for that. I just liked the dark nature of it. And around senior year of high school, I had the whole ass fucking emo haircut. I'll see if I can find a picture of that. Not far into the year, I actually committed and fully dyed my hair black, which a huge fucking step. I kind of just had a whole ass Hail Mary with that because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I could have looked fucking worse than I did, but thankfully it turned out for the look that I was going for. And I decided to have the official like swoop, like the cut, instead of just morphing my hair to fucking fit the style. So before long, I had the hair, I had the fucking outfits, the fucking like whole ass style. Like that shit was like full like 2006 emo. Around that time, I actually felt a lot more confident and more comfortable because I thought I was finding who I was. But in the back of my head, there was always like still something missing, you know? I just couldn't really put my finger on it. I also fell into metalcore, which I like to shit on it a lot, but if it wasn't for metalcore, I actually wouldn't be into the bands that I am into today, because that kind of like helped me ease into it, you know? So I shit on it, but that's the entire reason I'm here, so I can't really complain. Speaking of shit talking, I used to shit talk deathcore bands. Like, how the fuck would anyone ever listen to this? Oh boy, if I fucking knew. I ended up revisiting deathcore like later on, and I got fucking hooked. Like Chelsea Grin, fucking Whitechapel, Suicide Silence. That shit fucking demolished me. I was that one fucking core kid, but even then, I still knew no karate in the fucking pit. But before we end off 2019, which was my freshman year, I had my first concert, which I practically had to beg my mom to go to. It was of Mice and Men, and they were touring for the new song How to Survive, which honestly that song still kind of goes hard, not gonna lie. I kind of wish I didn't go with my parents because they kind of limited what I could do there a lot, and I really wanted to basically be myself, but you know, it is what it is. At least I got to see them live. But moving on to the summer of 2020, between my freshman year and my sophomore year, I decided I want to play some classics that I haven't heard in a long ass time, such as Master of Puppets, Enter Sandman, The Trooper, Run to the Hills, Symphony of Destruction, and just all those like old overplayed classics that no one really wants to hear anymore because holy shit, if I hear fucking Master of Puppets one more fucking time, I swear to God, I'm gonna... Anyway, at this time, I didn't realize it, but that made the seed grow even more that's been planted since I was a child. Emo and punk and pop punk all started to feel pretty empty. It just wasn't really hitting the same spot, such as like metalcore and deathcore. So I just kept trying to find heavier and heavier bands, such as Infant Annihilator and a bunch of those bands that just try to be heavy for the fuck of it, you know? And after looking for heavier and heavier bands, I saw recommended a Slipknot song, and it being The Devil and I watched through it. Just the music video got me hooked, and the fucking riff got me hooked. And of course, being different from a lot of the shit that I already listened to, I liked the new feeling to it. I, you know, did what every sane person does. I deep dived through their entire discography, pretty much all in one day, almost. And then this led to bands like Mushroom Head, which led to bands like Mudvayne, which then led to Slayer, fucking Slayer. The second year of high school is when I dropped out due to like mental health issues, whatever. That really allowed me to search through music, basically find the replacement to metalcore, deathcore, all that shit, and it gave a lot of time to really find and refine who I was. I started not really caring about the whole emo hair, especially since I didn't really have to show it off considering I was just sitting in my room all day. So I just kind of grew it out, and ever since 2019 it's basically been just growing like nonstop. About middle of 2020 hit, I think, around there. My mom decided to move to a different state, basically start a whole new family, and I didn't want to move away from my friends, so I kind of just went in with my grandma, which I'm here now, and this really gave nothing else to do. So I just kept looking through different bands because I was really hooked on Slayer, Exodus, Testament. I was really big into thrash. So all the way from 2020 to 2022, I was basically just thrash, some death metal, and I looked into a little bit of black metal, but not too much. But fast forward to 2022, my friend hit me up saying, hey yo, Slaughter to Prevail is playing in Chicago. It's only like, what, $25? So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'll go to my second concert because I do like the band. So yeah, I managed to get the tickets for the Slaughter to Prevail concert, and little did I know, that day I was going to lose my mosh pit virginity. So they went through the whole set list and everything. We were all kind of bummed out because they didn't play Demolisher, which was that one song that everybody wanted to hear. But then they came out with an encore. My friends and I basically thought, now is our fucking chance. So my first ever mosh pit was Demolisher in the breakdown. Let me tell you, I busted the fuck out of my knee. Like, I fell over because of big ass boots and shit. Was not prepared for moshing at all that day. But I tried getting back up. My knee fucking buckled. I couldn't feel it. It was numb as fuck. So I had to basically get dragged out of the fucking mosh pit by my friends. I fucking limped out of there and I fucking continued the song. Once that was over, I met up with my friends and fucking pretty much limped out of the venue. Like, that whole night I couldn't feel my knee at all. Next morning fucking hurt like a bitch though. But sadly the line was too long and I was too focused on, you know, not falling over, so I didn't get a patch, which really sucks. But by the time the Slaughter to Prevail concert came, I was already like heavily into black metal, because over the 2-year period I really found the Mayhem story to be really fucking interesting, and that was like a fuck it moment to like look into the actual bands, and holy shit, I've never been fucking hooked more than when I fucking tried cocaine. I'm just joking. It was meth, seriously. But stuff like black metal, thrash metal, death metal, all that shit basically filled that empty space that I've been feeling ever since I got back into rock and metal and everything. And I'm far more confident than I've ever fucking been. Even with like body issues and shit, even with all the insecurities that I have, I'm still a lot more healthy mentally and a lot happier overall ever since I found all this. It's been a really great journey. I fucking loved every second of it. And I'm really glad I get to share it with 1,000 fucking people. Especially if there's anybody new coming into metal, because it's definitely a long journey. But moral of the story is, you don't have to rush into fitting in or finding your thing. Finding who you are takes a lot of time and takes a lot of trial and error, experience and experimenting. Just make sure you don't follow others to basically be like them, because then you lose your personality and you're not really happy at the very end of it, you know? Anybody feeling lost out there with finding who you are, it will come to you one day. Just keep looking, keep experimenting, and just wait for it to come, pretty much. Also, be open to anything. Go into everything with an open mind. Don't be afraid to find things that you don't like and that you'll cringe on later, because, I mean, I got a lot of things privated on this channel that I fucking cringe at, so trust me, they're just memories. Just look back on them, laugh, whatever. And don't gatekeep, because, for example, how I found this is through Slipknot and everything. If you don't allow people to basically experiment with some poser bands, hello Isabel, 1,000 sub special, you get my cat. Yeah, they might need that band or artist or anything like that to basically find their own style, find who they are. Like I said, it doesn't matter where you begin, it just matters where you end. And hey, to you gatekeepers out there, this entire channel started because I wanted to be that cringe culture, like, self-aware type of emo kid, just make the most cringe fucking content I can. So all of this started on a fucking haircut, pretty much, and fucking music taste. But then I rebranded to fit who I am today, and look what we got going now. My day in the life of Metalhead video was at my peak emo. Looks-wise, at least. As you could tell, there was some Mudvayne, some Slipknot, deathcore, which was later on in the emo phase, or transition I like to call it. But speaking of the channel, again, I just want to thank you guys so much for fucking 1,000. This is very surreal. I still have yet to process it, and you know, I got a lot of videos planned, so stay tuned, maybe subscribe, maybe go to my Discord down below. Make it be not dead. It's got some people in there. I just haven't really spoken it, but maybe you guys can change that. Come hang out. Yeah, for my cat, I'll post cat pics. That's your end of the deal. You get cat pics, I get an active Discord community. But yes, there will be a more fun type of 1,000 subscriber video coming soon. I don't know how soon. I still need to get shit prepared for that because this shit is coming a lot fucking faster than I thought. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you know what? I'll let my cat end this one.